Hello, everyone. I hope all of you are okay. So I'm going to begin with the class. So for today's activity, it's going to be pretty simple. I already discussed with the professor about what you're going to do for today's class, well, in the studio or lab. There are 3 activities. So I'm going to begin with the second activity instead of the first one. That is going to be more simple compared with the first activity. So what I'm going to need you to do is just to go to open your e-portfolio. So I'm going to open mine, some example. Once you open your e-portfolio, you will go to Planning for Success. Then you go to Advising Support, and then you click it. So I need you to, all of you, follow these steps: Planning for Success and Advising Support. So you can also see it in the slide, because I'm going to give you 15 minutes to 20 to complete this assignment. So now, again, once you go to Planning for Success and then Advising Support, once you click it, you will see this page. So you're going to scroll down until you see this box. Here in this box, as you can see in the title, Topics of Discussion with My Advisor. So what you're going to do is click the pen icon, delete every single thing here, and type 3 questions. Then if I show you one more time the slides, which are going to leave it for 15 minutes, you can see again, you need to go to Planning for Success, then click in Advising Support, and then you must complete the Advising Support assignment, which is this one. And you need to type 3 questions that you may ask to your advisor. Questions can be related with resources, transfer advices, programs, classes, and other topics. So just type 3 questions over here. That is going to be your first assignment. So I'm going to give you 15 minutes until 2:40. I'm going to give you until 2:40 to write only 3 questions. If you have any question, please let me know now.
The questions could be about anything?
Yes, absolutely. Any questions?
Okay.
So I'm going to leave one more time the slides so you can see exactly what do you need to do. So it can be related with resources, transfer advices, programs, classes, or any other topics that is related with your major, or if you are planning to change your major as well, you can just make questions in that box, in this box over here. So one more time, I'm going to repeat: Planning for Success, and then Advising Support. Once you click it, you scroll all the way down, and then you edit this box, and you just type 3 questions. So I'm going to wait until 2:35 instead of 2:40 because there are 3 simple questions. So you have plenty of time to write and think about what questions will you ask to an advisor. Okay. Okay, thank you for all of you who already completed the 3 questions. So something that I forgot to mention that for today's class, the assignments who that doesn't require to make reflections or something like that, um, they are gonna be your attendance. So even though you are have joined this class for today, that is not gonna consider your attendance. Once you complete these 3 questions and the second activity that I'm gonna show you, that will be your attendance. So even though in case you cannot complete these 2 activities during the class, you have until tonight, midnight, to complete it, and that will be considered your attendance. This is only for today. So I will repeat, even though you attended this meeting, doesn't mean that you are gonna be considered present in my progress report. Because for today's, as I mentioned, you don't need to type a reflection. You don't need to write uh, 2 or 3 paragraphs. Just write 3 questions, and the second activity that I'm gonna show you is just to create 3 pages, which you already created one, which is research summary. And once I show you how to create that page, that's the second and the third page, that will be also part of your attendance. So if there is any question, please let me know now. So far, I assume that all of you already typed these 3 questions that can be related with any topic. As I mentioned, it can be related with resources, transfer advices, program, classes, or anything related with your major or another major that you're planning to change. Once you type those 3 questions in this box, in planning for success and then advising support, and then you see this page and you scroll down, you will need to type 3 questions over here. That's the first activity. So for the second activity, we are gonna create 3 more pages in this section. So far, you already created research summary number 1. Once you created research summary number 1, today we are gonna create research summary number 2, research summary number 3, and research presentation. So in total, you will need to create 3 more pages. So you remember, you can just watch the video that I show you in the Slack channel. So in announcements, I posted this video with the title Assignments 2 through 8. So if you go to assignment, I think number 6 or number 7, it will show you how to create pages. But I'm gonna do it one more time here, so you can just complete this assignment, and I can type that in my progress report as your attendance. So what we are gonna do now is just click this like icon over here in this section. You click it. Once you click it, then you will be able to add new pages. How? You can click in the pen icon. Once you click the pen icon, you scroll down until you see research summary number 1, the one that you already created. You didn't create it, look for the title assignment. You will see it below time management. Time management, assignment, and then you were supposed to, by this point, create a research summary number 1 page. You didn't create it, this is your moment. If you already created research summary number 1, you're gonna create number 2 and number 3. So I'm gonna show you how. So in this case, because I'm going to make it in order, I'm gonna move research summary number 1 over research summary number 2 about this page. So how can you do that? So you're gonna click these lines, these horizontal lines, you click it and hold the click, and then you move it up. And there you go. So now it's in order, number 1, number 2. How can you create research summary number 3 or number 2 or number 1? Just press enter. And then you type it, research summary number 3. So I'm gonna show you as well what pages do you need to create. So far you already created research summary number 1. We did this in the previous classes. So we're gonna create number 2, number 3, and research presentation page. So I'm gonna create one more page. So remember, you click it and then you press enter. Here I'm gonna type research presentation. So I'm gonna keep this page for a minute, so you can just copy the same. You can just complete the pages in your portfolio. So you have an idea how it should look your portfolio. So you need, below assignment, you need to create research summary number 1, research summary number 2, research summary number 3, and research presentation. So that's the second activity for today. Once you already created these 4 pages, below assignment, you will need to click save. So I'm gonna ask you if any of you have any questions. Remember, you need to create these pages in order to be considered for today's attendance. So these 2 activities, the first activity, which is 3 questions, and the second activity, which is to create 4 pages, these 2 activities, the completion of these 2 activities will be your attendance.
Can you go over how to add the page?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna delete these pages so I can. So now, if you go to coursework, don't click it, just take a look how it looks, your e-portfolio. So in coursework first year seminar, you will see by default time management and assignment. Some of you will have research summary number 1 because that was part of the class, I think class number 4 or 5, I don't remember exactly. So some of you will have research summary number 1, some of you didn't. And how can you create that page and the other 3 pages is just by following these steps. So you need to first you will see in your e-portfolio this lock icon. So you need to unlock it. So now once your icon looks like this, you can edit this section by clicking the pen icon. If you cannot see the pen icon, it's because you didn't click it. So you need to click it, and then you will see the pen icon. Once you see the pen icon, you click it, and then you will see this black screen in your computer. What you need to do is just scroll down until you see the title assignment. So the first title is gonna be about me. Then planning for success, understanding myself, career planning. So you need to scroll down until you see the title assignment. So then transfer planning, degree planning, advising support, third year seminar coursework, time management, and then assignment. So I can see it. So what you're gonna do is click in assignment after the T letter, and then you will see that it's gonna keep blinking. So you can press enter, and then it will create a new page, and you need to name it. So it's gonna depend if you have the research summary number 1 or not. If you have it, so you can just type research summary number 2. So I'm gonna type that. And then I need to create research summary number 3 as well. So I'm gonna press enter again. And then I keep writing research summary number 3. And I need to add one more page. And then I press enter again. Research presentation. So as you can see, it's not in order. The number 1 is below research presentation. In order to make it in order, you can click these 4 horizontal lines and you hold it, the click. You hold it and then you can move it. When you move it, try to make sure that you don't move it to the left or the right side. Try to move it up or down. If you move it to the left or the right, it's gonna change the position. So you can see here, some titles are more to the left, some are more to the right. So try to make sure when you move it, you have to move it up or down. So now you can see the order: assignment, research summary number 1, research summary number 2, research summary number 3, and research presentation. Once you create the research presentation and you complete these 4 pages, you click and save it. So you click save. Then your changes are going to be saved. You need to wait until you see it. There you go. So now to make sure that you created those pages properly, you go to coursework, first year seminar, and you can see here, research summary number 1, 2, 3, and research presentation. That's the second activity. The first activity was the 3 questions. And once you complete these 2 activities, I will review your portfolio today, at midnight, and that will be your attendance for today's class. And that is going to be as well the assignment. So these 2 activities are going to be considered your attendance and an assignment, both. So as you can see, during this week, is not complicated compared with other classes, which you need to create reflections or use Excel sheets or Microsoft Word sheets. So for today's, it's pretty simple. Just type 3 questions in advising support and create 4 pages. Once you do that, I will review your portfolio at midnight, and that will be your attendance. So far, I see in this class 9 students. Oh, sorry, 8 students. So even though I have 8, those 8 students are not going to be considered in my progress report until I see that assignment. Also, I need to make an announcement. Last week, I sent all of you in Slack what classes are you missing. I cannot share that information through email because we are not allowed. And when I say we, I'm talking about the Student Success Mentor. We are not allowed to send that information through email. So it can be either through Slack or in a one-to-one meeting in my office hours, which is on Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So you didn't receive it. If you don't have a Slack account, you can join the Slack channel, or you can just attend my office hours on Tuesday, so I can share with you that information. But most of you already answer me in the Slack. And also I saw that some of you already completed those assignments that you were missing. Also, another announcement is that I have a meeting with a professor today in the morning. So for those of you who were missing some assignment, The professor will check your portfolio one more time in case you didn't complete it on time. But you need to add pictures to those assignments in order to the professor change your grade. So let me show you something. For example, let's say time management. Let's say that you didn't complete it by Sunday midnight. You can see these boxes over here. So in these boxes, you can add pictures related with a subject. So in this case, for example, for time management, you can just Google, just type time management. You go to images, and then you can just download and upload it here. So you know how to do that because I show you in the second or the third class as well. So I'm gonna do it one more time. So you can just type, for example, time management. And then you click images. And then you pick any picture, you save it in your computer, and then you upload it over here. So that's the only way that the professor will check one more time your assignments that you missed. So some of you are as well are missing some assignments regarding with college resources or uh, degree planning. So you receive in the Slack message any of these assignments that you're missing, you can add to those pages a picture related with the subject. So in this case, you can just add a picture of degree maps. You can download it from LaGuardia for co-curricular planning and understanding myself or any other assignments that you're missing. If you add a picture related with that topic, the professor will regrade your assignment. So I need to ask any of you have any questions? So it's pretty clear, right, that you must complete these two activities that I show you in the slides. Research summary number 1, 2, 3, and the presentation. You need to create 4 pages or 3 in case you already have the first page. And create and type 3 questions in the advising support page. Once you do that, that will be considered the completion of the assignment, and at the same time will be your attendance for today's class. If you don't do it by today, by midnight, you will be considered absent, and you still can ask me for help in my office hours or send me a message in Slack. Don't forget when you type those 3 questions that you must publish pages. So you go to the 3 horizontal lines and then you click publish pages so you can make sure that your work is saved in your ePortfolio. If you didn't publish pages, the ePortfolio is going to delete every single information that you typed in the last 30 or 20 minutes. It depends on how much it took you to complete this assignment. Also, I need to take this moment to ask all of you if you need any assistance with enrollment, classes, how to enroll for your classes. If you now can see what classes can you enroll. I'm not sure if now is available or not, because the previous class we tried to do it, but I think the website, the student center website for CUNY, is not available now to enroll for classes. So you can just let me know now if you have any more questions.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a way to unpublish?
Um, you can delete. You can delete something. So in case, let's say that you type something in the 3 questions and you don't think that that's a that's not your answer and you want to change your mind, so you can just either delete by clicking the pen icon, select everything, and just
That's not what I
delete it.
mean.
Huh?
That's not what I mean. Okay, so you know when you go to the three lines in the corner
Uh-huh.
and it either says published or draft?
Yeah, publish pages.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
And then it gives you the like it tells you which pages are already published and which ones are still drafts. So
Uh-huh.
what happens if all my pages are published?
What happens if what?
If all the pages are published?
Uh, well, that depends. I mean, if you are planning to publish every single page, you can do it. If you don't want to publish all pages, you can just select some of them. So you can see the check mark over here. So you can just click it in order to select those pages that you want to publish. So let's say that you don't want to publish this page, career planning. So you just click it. And those who are green, those are going to be published. And those who are white are going to be, those are not going to be published.
Okay.
And also, as I said, if you save something that you didn't want to save it or publish, so you can either delete it by clicking the pen icon, and also if you want to delete the whole box, you can just click the trash icon and you type delete, as you can see here. So you type delete and then you click yes, delete it.
I have a question too. So for I know you've said it just a couple of times, but I just want to make sure. For the attendance today, it's the 3 questions and the making the tabs.
Yes, that's correct.
What's I know research summary number 1 and number 2 and number 3. What's the 4th tab that we need to put?
Oh, just give me a second. I will also upload it in the Slack so you can see it here. Sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
So one more time, once you complete these 2 activities, that will be considered your attendance. And as I mentioned as well, the professor will take a look one more time your e-portfolios, not only in the following weeks, but also after the semester is over, before she submit your grades in the CUNY website. She will review your grades, and she also mentioned to me that she will help or in some way give you will regrade your e-portfolio if you add pictures or if you edit your e-portfolio by changing the background or changing the type of letter, adding images. So far I've seen 2 or 3 students who already made their e-portfolios so something that I didn't expect. I'm gonna so appealing to the eyes. I can say it that way because they added color, they changed that type of letter in the titles. They also added in their name in the top. So this is something that also, if you didn't know how to do it, I'm gonna show you here. So you can just click this lock icon, and then you can just click the year icon. So it's kind of the same process as for changing the tabs. But once you click the lock and the year icon, you can click section options. And you can just change your title. Another benefit of adding images and also changing the background or edit in your own way, in your own style, is that at the end of the semester, always there are like a competition between different classes, and the one that has more images, more edits, more different backgrounds related with your major or any other major or any other style that you want to show in your e-portfolio, those will be entering the competition. The faculty will be in touch with you and they will give you, I think, between $50 and $150. I think so. I'm not really sure. So that's another reason that I can encourage you to make your e-portfolio a little better. And yeah, just keep in mind that not only for the money, but also because the professor, as I said, she will take a look at your portfolio. And let me see, the Deviani, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Can I show your portfolio, Deviani? Okay, thank you. So you can edit your e-portfolio in your own style, as I mentioned. That will your professor notice. She also sent me some comments or emails about your e-portfolios. So that's why I have the knowledge of some of you have already edited the background or the title or something like that. And that will give you more chances to boost your grade for the Studio Award Lab, not for the lecture. For the lecture, you know what assignments you need to complete, but for the Studio Award Lab, she will help you with your grades, as long as you make your portfolio different from others. So I would encourage to do it. I mean, it's not mandatory, but if you know that you are not doing well in the Studio Award Lab, I will totally suggest you to do it. Besides your assignments, you know that you can take your time to edit these pages. Most of the time you will edit by clicking the year icon. So let's say, let me show you in my portfolio. So let's say that I want to change the background of this page, or I'm sorry, of this section over here in my name. So you can just click the year icon over here. And then if you scroll down, you will see the same image. So that means that you need to change it. So you can just select image and upload a new image. In this case, I'm gonna use a previous image. So let's say I want to use this image over here, and there you go. You can still do the same thing with the following pages. You click the like icon and then the year icon. You scroll down and you will see the image that you can add it. So don't think that some color are gonna be better for your portfolio and some other colors are not gonna be better. That is not gonna be considered for your grade. But as I mentioned, try to make sure you show your style in your portfolio by adding colors, so changing the letter of the text, adding images. That will give you more chances that the professor will help you with your grade in the Studio Hour Lab, only in the Studio Hour Lab. So you can see, I changed the background of my portfolio. And this You can do it in your own time. And that will be basically the class for today. So just to remind you one more time, you need to complete these two activities. First activity to create 4 pages, research summary number 1 to 3, research presentation. When I say you can watch the following video, I'm talking about this video over here in assignment 2 and 8. I will also upload this slide in Slack, so you can just watch it one more time of what is the name of the pages that you need to create. And finally, the second activity, which is to type 3 questions that you would ask to an advisor. You have different options over here, different topics, and that will be the completion of the assignment of this week, but also of the attendance for today. So you complete these 2 activities, I will consider your attendance, and also the completion of the assignment of this week. No reflections, no Excel or Microsoft Word assignments, just that. So I will ask one more time, are there any questions about this topic or any other topic? Also, you didn't receive your the email, I'm sorry, the message in Slack about what assignments are you missing? Let me know so I can share with you the link to join the Slack group so I can send it to you through that application. I cannot send it through email. The second option is that we can schedule a meeting of one-to-one on Tuesday, which is my office hours. So you can just take this chance to ask me anything. Okay, well, so that will be everything for today. So thank you so much for joining this class. And if you have any more questions, let me know in the Slack group, or you can also send me an email. I will share with you this slide in the Slack channel, so you can just check one more time what are those activities that you need to complete. I will also upload this video, this meeting, in the YouTube channel, so you can just take a look at the playlist. And well, thank you so much again. Have a great day.
Excuse me, mister.
Yeah, hi.
I have a question. Are we supposed to press publish so you can see that we did it or not?
Yes, you need to click publish every time that you add any work.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna press publish right now then.
Yeah, but make sure that you click the second option that it says publish pages, not the first one, which is publish this page.
All right.
The second option is so much better because it can save every single work that you make.
All right, mister. Thank you.
Okay, take care.